flames. Supermen and wild things roam. Aliens from distant home. The bubbles pop with wicked twists. Golden age we can't resist. Liquid grooves and sun-soaked rays. Surf the vibe when daylight fades. Bubbles pop with wicked twists. Golden age we can't resist. Liquid grooves and sun-soaked rays. Surf the vibe when daylight fades. Mr. Nailsin takes the lead. Old school echo we all need, all need.
All right, it took a while to get here. I didn't have time to tape a Sunday comics show, so I figured, well, I guess I got to do it live. And then all hell broke loose. Nothing would work. And oh my God, it took forever. And I was about ready to just give up and not do it at all. But I did it, and I didn't do a Wednesday comics, and I was going to put that in here too, but this took too damn long, and I got to take care of some stuff and then go to bed for work tonight, so you get Blue Beetle, and that's it. A. Thompson says, hey, Doug. And then A. Thompson says, can you draw Tony? I'll tell OJ. Well, I don't know who Tony is. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and read the Blue Beetle. So there he is. And apparently he can grow to giant size in this version. Yeah, it's new to me. So, okay. The enemy forces lay in wait to wreak a terrible destruction upon the advancing Americans. But the Blue Beetle enters the fray in a desperate attempt to halt the impending peril in the Pacific, which I just assumed was the title for this. There doesn't seem to be one, so I'm just going with that for the thumbnail, In the Washington office of the FBI, Dan Garrett receives an assignment of grave importance. Oh, so now he's an FBI agent? I didn't even know this. I knew he'd been a cop, and then later on he was an archaeologist or something. Then he died, and Ted Cord took over. But I guess he became a member of the FBI? I don't know. Anyway, you will leave for the Pacific area immediately with Colonel Denton. He's carrying information of utmost importance. It will be your job to see that this information reaches its destination without mishap. Army intelligence believes that a plainclothes man is necessary on this assignment. You will shadow the colonel constantly until the information is delivered. Righto. You can depend on me. But it seems someone else is aware of Garrett's secret mission. And they just didn't notice this shadowy figure in the long coat. By the way, back the attack and buy more war bonds and stamps. Yeah. So anyway, later at an Army airport, Lieutenants Adams and Morrow reporting, sir. You have been well recommended. We will take off immediately. The transport speeds across the continent, and next morning the vast Pacific Ocean lies below. If this information should find its way into the hands of enemy agents, our country would be in a perilous position. And one of these are the spies, right? And they're going, that's good to know. Yeah. Do you think the papers will be safe in that dispatch case? I won't let it out of my sight until we reach our destination. It's not exactly what I asked you. But a few minutes later, the pilot rises from his seat. Take over the controls. I gotta go take a dump. Sure. Mighty strange. According to my reckoning, we seem to be flying over Japanese occupied islands. You'd better tell the pilot to follow a safer course. Oh, look what he found in the toilet. Yeah. They gave their lives. You lend your money. Reach and don't make a move or you'll be dead quick. What's the meaning of this? Have you gone mad? Hand over that dispatch case. Yeah, that's what they call it. Never. I'll have you court-martialed for this. Take it easy, Colonel. Lieutenant Morrow, do you realize this is treason? Careful. This gun might go on. You see, Lieutenant Morrow and his friend Adams are dead. I and my fellow Gestapo agent killed them and took their places as pilots of this ship. Joke's on you. This is a plane, it's not a ship. Come, give me the dispatch case. Then you will bail out. If you're lucky, you may land on one of the islands below. How generous. Suddenly, the colonel plunges to the door. I'm going to jump, but this dispatch case goes with me. Oh, no, you don't. By the way, do your part for victory on the home front. Yeah. Don't jump, Colonel. You walked right into it, nasty. Bang. Suddenly, the co-pilot rushes to the aid of his companion. Oh, it's that kind of relationship. My arm, it's broken. Uh-oh, come and get it, Fritzy. Look out, Dan. Don't be too anxious, dope. He's wearing spats. That a boy, Colonel. Here's one for the army. Hey! The plane, it's on fire. Why do you say that? Oh. Ha ha, I did it. Now the dispatch case will never reach its destination. And suddenly I changed clothes into this brown suit. I don't know. Back the attack, buy more war. Yeah. They're both on fire. Yeah, I don't see how he wins. We've got to abandon ship. Bail out. As they hit the silk, the plane erupts in a burst of flame and plummets earthward. Strong winds separate Dan from the colonel as they drift downward to an unknown fate. Curse the luck. That's what have to happen. Even if we land on the island, it might be days before we find each other. At length, Dan reaches the surface of the sea. I'm getting my feet wet. Struggling to keep afloat, Dan rids himself of his parachute. Well, yeah, doesn't do much good now. Hope I can wiggle out of this harness before I'm dragged to the bottom. I guess he did. An island! Boy, am I in luck. I hope the colonel landed safely. They gave their lives, yeah. After a short rest, Dan sets out for the interior of the island. I hope I can find food and water in this forsaken place. And what's more important, I've got to find Colonel Denton. Suddenly, the sharp snap of a twig breaks the silence of the jungle. What the? Someone's coming. Crack. Dan takes to cover in the nick of time. The Japanese. As the Japanese patrol steps into view, Dan utters a low gasp of horror at what he sees. Good Lord! Why the dirty little... Hey, look, it was, a different time. Battered and bleeding, Colonel Denton is prodded along by his captors as they march him into the jungle to an unknown fate. He lost his mustache. The Cowardly rats. And they've got the dispatch case. Well, that's that. You lose. Yeah, do your part for victory and all that. Oh, he finally realized, oh, I'm the Blue Beetle. Why didn't... Okay. A quick change of clothing. In a moment, Dan Garrett is ready for action as the Blue Beetle. I'll follow them and await my chance to strike. Following at a respectful distance, the Blue Beetle discovers the Japanese camp. I've got to free the colonel and recover the dispatch case. But how am I going to do it against a regiment? The colonel is led before the Nepalese commander. Welcome to Wadawa? Yeah, Wadawa Island, Colonel. Go to the devil, you pig. He's got his mustache back. Yeah. You insert, honorable commander. Stop! Don't kill him. I'm not through with him yet. One of my soldiers has visited me with these dispatches. Unfortunately, they are written in code. I want you to decode them for me. Hey, I wonder if that's one of those where they use the Navajo language, you know? Yeah, that's how they did the secret codes back. Anyway, well, Colonel, what do you say if you decode the dispatches? I will set you free. If not, you can kill me first. Well, he's just not eager to live, is he? Very well. Force the American cur to his knees and cut off his head. The colonel is forced to his knees, and a Japanese soldier raises his samurai sword. You yellow-livered skunks, this is no way for a man to die. But you just said they could kill you. Anyway, the Japanese executioner gathers his strength for the fatal blow. Death to all enemies of the emperor. But before the sword can descend, a blue cyclone plunges earthward. The Blue Beetle! Lay down that big sword. Oh, wait. Yeah, man, I'm all backwards. Lay down that big... I did it again. You get the idea. Before the Japanese can recover their wits, the colonel is freed of his bonds. Quick, follow me. We must get the dispatch case. I'll take those dispatches, chum. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Let's get out of here. After them, don't let them get away. But I don't know. They just can't aim or something. I don't know. And suddenly a thunderous explosion echoes above the dead. Naval cannon, boom. The Yanks attack island. Or whatever. The captives are momentarily forgotten as the, Japanese leave to defend the island. Did you hear that? It's an all-out attack. Boom. Come on, we'll try to reach the beach. An overwhelming force of American troops charges the fortifications of the enemy. Overwhelming? It's like 3 guys. Okay, they got a tank. We're coming through. Yowee! The Blue Beetle and Colonel Denton succeed in getting through the enemy lines and reach the shore. Looks like our boys have the best of it. What happened here? I'll say, look at that pillbox go up. We made it. What the? Where's the Blue Beetle? I never thought I'd pull through this alive. Looks like we invaded this island just in time, sir. I'll see that a plane is at your disposal so you can deliver the dispatches without further delay. Hey, Colonel Denton. Well, I'll be. It's Dan Garrett. I thought he'd drowned. I tell you, Dan, it was a terribly exciting experience. Too bad you weren't there. Well, the dispatches are saved. That's the main thing. Your country needs waste paper. Save all you can. So don't throw your trash out. Like this. Well, look, they had, cute nicknames for people back in those days. What's next? Oh, boy, it's Blue Beetle's girlfriend, Joan Mason. and she's got to solve something. I guess the deaths of all these. Geez, what, she was killed in the tanning booth or something. Anyway, we'll have to find. Oh, the whistling death. So we have the. Oh, it's right there. See, she gets a title, but Blue Beetle that didn't. Anyway, Joan Mason and the whistling death. How about? Good Lord. Well, we'll find out next time on Mr. Nailsin's Sunday Comics. So there we go. Well, nobody's sending chats in, and it looks like whoever did show up left. So A Thompson says, fuck it, do it live. Yeah, that was about the size of it. So, wow. Well, yeah, about a little under 20 minutes is usually how the pre-recorded ones run. So there you go. A live Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics. What a disaster. Well, better luck next time for the Blue Beetle and wartime comics. Yeah, that's how they did them in those days. How about that? Yeah. All right. Have a good rest of your Sunday.
Cry through ink-stained frames.